It's the second of our 2 games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
It's very simple to say. It's a tough spot to go on the road in the playoffs for any quarterback. But when you're a rookie, now you know you've got big-time pressure on you because he's shown that he's beyond his years throughout the season. He's played at a high level, and his team is very confident in him. But to go on the road leading your team in the postseason as a rookie, that's a whole nother level.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. They'll look to throw now on first down.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 56 yards.
And the Falcons will strike first here in this wild card matchup.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 21. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. There he goes, right side.
Down the right sideline.
And down to the 27-yard line.
51 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From the end zone, here comes Williams.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They go play action here on first down. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 68 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
They'll try and throw for it, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. On first down, Purdy. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Back to throw now on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Dancing to his left. He's got it. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Illegal forward pass, offense.
So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Back to throw, Purdy.
That's Samuel, caught left side. Finding room at midfield. Still on his feet. Deebo Samuel, touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 72 yards.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Moody good with the extra point.
And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught for a Falcon Falcon touchdown. A big play there. 46 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. He'll get this to the 24, and it's second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Throwing here, Purdy. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive.
This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 35. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a first and 10.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there.
Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral it quickly defensively. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Let's go. Go set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here's Williams to return. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And it will be Falcon football.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
But whatever they called on defense, they made sure they were ready for the pass on that snap, made the proper adjustments, and helped force an incompletion.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Brandon Graham in there to bury him for a loss of 11. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and forever. Steps away to his left. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down what's been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
Here we go, set.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Out of the gun, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Purdy sets up to throw again. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie.
It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's brought down. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Johnson.
And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
But the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here's Purdy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Purdy's throw on target to James.
So we come upon halftime.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. One of these 2 teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Purdy from the gun. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Holding.
Let's check in with our
Offense.
referee. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab it.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play, but sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one, weren't able to do so.
Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
2nd down, here's Purdy to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal.
Rolling to his left. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Brock Purdy
From 17 yards out.
and the Niners get a bit closer. Moody good with.
And that cuts this lead down to 13.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Falcons ready to take over. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And room there to work it inside the 25.
83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. Purdy. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners 1st down as he's brought down at the 16.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that gets him back within 10.
So give him 3 on that drive. And, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Here's a toss coming right. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Now Purdy. And
his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. And wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this is good. From 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will cut the lead down to 13. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
He's got a man complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 44 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. It's a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Out to his left. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will extend their lead even further. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. McCaffrey on the counter. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Purdy, big 4th down play. That is caught. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On first down, it's Purdy. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On first down, Purdy.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
The offense on third down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
From 4 yards out.
and the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here?
Purdy will throw for it.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. A very pivotal 2-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the 4th quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a 1-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And a good job here by the Falcons, their hands team, able to recover it. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
63 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Probably no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Try to take this home. They'll run.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
Ready?
They'll run again.
And he'll be well short of the first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack, And a turnover on downs.
Here's 1st and 10. Purdy to throw.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Purdy to throw.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Now Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is Purdy.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Now Moody for the PAT.
And the lead is down to a field goal now. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it all ends with a George Kittle touchdown.
And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and happen in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.